So I gotta say, meeting you guys in person, you're fantastic looking people. You both walked in. Welcome, Tessa. Hi, Scott.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thank you very much.
This has been a huge time for you guys, and now you guys are opening up your world to television. Tell me how that felt. How did you guys work that through as a team? Who was for it? Who wasn't?
Ooh, good question.
I would say you were for it, eh, Tess?
Really? I don't know. I thought we kind of both agreed.
Yeah, I wasn't really for it in the beginning, but then once we got rolling, we really liked the crew, and we really just kind of let them in and pretended they weren't there. We figured that would be the best for them to get good material and for us to kind of focus on training, and it worked well.
And you pretended that they weren't there?
Well,
It was a bit of an adjustment period. I mean, we are used to having cameras around and letting people into our athletic lives, but having the cameras with us in our personal lives was a bit of a different story. Mind you, that was also kind of appealing because generally we are very private people, and so it's kind of a neat way for us to share our story, share our lives with Canadians.
Do you want to continue to do this? To have a camera
for at
in your
least 6
personal life?
episodes. It is interesting. I think it's the biggest adjustment was for our friends and family. I mean, they're in it as well. So,
Okay, who in the family said, no way, not doing it? Anybody?
they've all been great.
They've all been great,
We've been
yeah.
really lucky, and it's funny though. You never know who's going to be. It seems like the more dominant personalities off the air go kind of quiet when the cameras turn on,
Isn't
and
that
vice
funny?
versa. So it's been interesting.
Wow. So tell me some about the real moments that we're going to see on your show on W Network. Did you feel vulnerable? Were there any meltdowns or any tears?
Well-
Absolutely. I think, maybe from the outside our lives seem quite glamorous when in fact they're not. I mean, the daily schedule that we have training in Michigan, it's sort of the antithesis of glamour. I mean, it's hard and stressful, and there's a lot of pressure, and then combine that with, the media and competitions and school and everything. Sometimes it feels like we're being pulled in a million different directions. So I think one thing that we tried to do is not filter that for the cameras. I mean, show our vulnerabilities and our insecurities and our fears, as well as, what goes into our programs and the coming together for a season. So there's a lot of ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably a lot of laughter, but a lot of tears too.
Any time where you had to look at the camera and go, you know what? Now's not a good day.
No, not yet. Yeah, it's been good so far. But the interesting thing is Canadians are kind of stepping into a point in our career where everything's heightened. It's at its max. Right before the Olympic Games, you're seeing us under the most pressure we've ever been in in our careers, and it's very interesting. So you are really seeing those highs and lows.
You just brought up pressure. How do you guys deal with pressure? Tessa, you first.
I think we've been skating together for 17 years, and that partnership is something that is vital to our careers. And one thing that is most important is communication. So if we can talk through those fears, the worries, kind of touch base on a daily basis almost. How are you feeling? Are you nervous? Are you feeling the stress? How can we support one another? How can we be there to comfort one another? And, that plays a critical role in all of this.
Yeah,
Yoga? Anybody do yoga?
No yoga here. It is neat though, because we're constantly relying on each other, and some days, you feel like you're Superman and you're going to have to help your partner through it. And then it seems like the very next day, you have to really rely on your partner because you're so nervous you can't even think straight.
I can't imagine your nerves. I can't imagine. Is there something that you say to each other just before you go out on the ice? Or is there a look that you exchange?
Usually, well, we're constantly looking at each other, but usually we just say together. And like every step together, and we have to do absolutely everything.
Mantra.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe together, everything together.
And take our time.
And take your time while doing it. Unbelievable. So your family, who's most proud of you? And that's hard. I'm sure everybody is. But who's the one person when you do well, you're like, that person's going to love that?
As far as our skating goes, I think our coach, Marina Zueva, because she sees us every day and she has a vision for how she wants us to skate and how she wants to see the programs come together. So we're always looking to make sure she's happy and sort of live up to those expectations that she has of us. And my mom, of course, because she's always with me and she sees everything, she knows exactly what goes into this. And, we were joking with the show. I don't even think all of our friends and family knows like what goes into our training on a daily basis. So that's also a neat part of this series. But, certainly I think both of our moms have been, played roles in our careers.
Moms, that's nice. You're talking about being on camera when you're training and people see this, is there anything that you're like, this is actually a secret, this is something we don't want our competition to know about? Or did you guys just train fully and openly for everyone?
Yeah, we've trained fully and openly. I mean, there's no secrets at this point. We do train with our biggest competitors, the American champions, and they see us every day anyways. So we're okay with Canadians seeing what we're doing.
Good. Hopefully the competition won't see you, because you guys are incredible. You really are. It's amazing.
They'll see us. They'll know we're coming.
So who are you going to watch the show with when it first airs? Are you guys planning a big party? Are you...
Oh, I don't know. I find it really hard to watch myself, whether I'm skating or doing an interview or anything like that. I'm very critical, so I'm not even sure I'll make it through the first 5 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get like Cole's notes from my mom.
Will you guys be together when you watch it?
I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't talked about that. Maybe we should have some sort of Thursday night ritual.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to watch it together. Is there anything looking back that you wish you would have done different, just in regards to the show, not your careers?
You know what? I don't think there is. There isn't a lot, because we try to be honest about the whole thing and let them into our lives. And I feel like we've done that well, and that's fun to know that they're getting the real virtue and Moir. Well, we'll see if that's a good thing or not, but they're gonna get us for sure.
Those are likable people. It is a good thing. You're Canada sweethearts. Everybody says that. Does the fascination with this country wanting you guys to date, is it getting on your nerves? How do you deal with that? It is old, but people still do it. My coworkers that knew that I was coming here to do this, like, can you find out what's going on? Like, I think they work well together.
Yeah.
But do you get asked that a lot? And how do you field that question?
It's probably every other interview that question comes up.
Including now this one.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, for us, we take it as a compliment. It means that we do our jobs well. I mean, we are these people on the ice. You know, we're a man and a woman, and we like to show how we dance together and connect with each other. So it's only natural that those questions come up.
And there is a passion. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, you're highly skilled athletes. I'm not saying that implying anything, but there's obviously a great connection between you two. And maybe it's all those 17 years.
I think that longevity certainly helps, and we have such a great respect for one another. And the truth is, we do have a great friendship, and we really enjoy skating together. And I think that's sort of the common thread throughout our lives and our careers. I mean, yes, we're friends. Yes, we're partners. It's sort of in a business way on the ice and everything like that, but it's so much more than that, and it's really hard to explain, but it's just a very special, unique relationship.
Are you guys protective over each other?
Yes, very.
So who's the first one that's going to step and go, don't you say that about him or her?
We both stick up for each other. We're a team.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, guys. Thanks for making the time. I can't wait to see the show in January. It starts.
Yeah,
January Thursday
2nd.
nights at
Every
9.
Thursday night. W Network. Thank you.
We're like friends.
Thank you so much.